Yo, what's up Freeze Army and welcome to the Ataro Caliginosity level 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 Escalation. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. For level 1 you don't need any special equipment at all. I'm just going to bring along my fireball anyway because that's how I'm going to kill level 1. Kill the target for level 1. So from the beginning we're going to need to go all the way to where the fortune teller is because that's our target. And to bring him out of where he is we need to turn off the fuse box that's just outside and we'll take him out that way. It's very simple, there's no one around to discover us or anything like that, so nothing to worry about for level 1. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Again, you've got to come over here, turn off the fuse box, and that will cause the fortune tellers to come outside and fiddle around with the box, and that's when we're going to kill him. I'm going to use the fireball, like I said, for this one. Level 2, 3, 4 and 5 are a little bit different. I think all 5 levels are completely different when it comes to my runs, so yeah, it should be quite interesting. So I'm going to garrote him as soon as I can, and then dump him straight in the crate and head straight to the exit. Again, you can take him out with any weapon, any disguise, it doesn't matter for level 1, and you don't need any equipment really. You can snap his neck if you want to, you don't have to bring your fireball out. Entirely up to you. But we're just going to head straight to the exit, and that will do for level 1. Again, fairly straightforward, fairly simple, and level 2 is where it starts to get a little bit different. And for level 2 we've got an additional target. He's going to be in the cafe. And we need to take him out using the fortune teller's disguise. So what we're going to bring along with us for the second level is we're going to bring our remote bridge charge and we're going to bring the lethal poison, which is the fatalamide. Basically he'll take a sip of his drink and he's just going to die on the spot, and that'll be it. So it's a relatively simple level 2 as well. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the second target first, because by the time he takes his drink we already have the fortune teller's disguise on anyway. So this is the reason why I'm doing it this way, because it's a lot faster than doing it the opposite way around. So with the remote bridge charge we're going to get into the cafe, so you want to make sure the area is clear like it is around here with me. It usually is in the early levels, so you don't have to worry about anything. So you want to drop your remote bridge charge out of your inventory and then put it away as soon as you blow it up, and put on the waiter's disguise that's just going to be in this room here in the locker. And then once you've done that, you want to go over to where the bar is, and at the end of the bar there's going to be a coffee glass, and that's the target's drink. So we're going to poison that with the lethal poison. So once he takes a drink of that, he's just going to die on spot. So we all want to make sure that we have the fortune teller's disguise on before he dies, because otherwise it will fail. But again, if you're worried about the timing of this, you can go ahead and take the fortune teller out if you like and go around and do it the way I've just done it. It will take a longer time, but it's up to you really. But I did it this way because it's a lot more faster and more efficient. So we can go ahead and turn off the fuse box. Again, this doesn't take much time. This is the reason why I did it anyway. I mean, he's not even going over towards his drink yet. So again, we've got plenty of time to do this. Same as the previous level, we're just going to go and he's going to investigate the fuse box, and we're going to just snap his neck because we haven't got a fireball on us this time. Make sure you put his body in the crate as quick as you can, and then take his disguise. And all we've got to do now is run towards the exit, and that kill, the second kill, will take care of itself. He's just at the bar now taking a drink, so he's going to die any second now, so you don't have to worry about that. We're heading straight to the exit now because the mission's about to finish, and that will take care of level 2 for Silent Assassin. So that will, I'm just running to the exit now. You'll see body found on the screen, but again, because it's a poison kill you don't have to worry about that, because poison kills don't account against your score anyway. So that's your 5-star rating of your Silent Assassin for level 2. So for level 3 we've got a wild card added to it, and they've got a safe now we have to break into. We need to take out the bodyguard with the fortune teller's disguise, but this time with a circumcision knife, and we need to take out the fortune teller in the bodyguard disguise. So they're the requirements we need for this. So we're going to bring our emetic poison this time, which is the non-lethal poison, and we're going to bring our remote bridge charges, and apart from those 2 items we're not going to bring anything else. That's all we're going to need. So first of all we're going to come over to this area and subdue this bodyguard right here, because this is the disguise we're going to take. It's nice and easy to get to, so we're just going to drag his body over here and dump his body in the crate and take his disguise. Because first of all we're going to take care of the fortune teller, and then we can move on to do the other things that we need to do. My tactics for getting the safe will change from level to level as I learn more and progress. So I will give you advice as I go along. So once you've taken the bodyguard's disguise, we're going to head over to where the fortune teller is. And again, we're going to do the same thing as we did in the previous 2 levels. And, you know, not hack, but turn off the fuse box. I'm going to wait for this bitch to move out of the way first. Because if you do it, if you turn off the fuse box right in front of her, she will spot you, and that will be, you know, that will be that. So as soon as she starts moving away, we can turn off the lights. Again, that will cause the fortune teller to come out and investigate, and that's when we're going to go kill him in exactly the same way as we did in the previous 2 levels. But again, you need to make sure you're wearing the bodyguard disguise when killing this target. So we're just going to subdue him and snap his neck. And once we've done that, we're going to dump his body and take his disguise. Now we're going to head straight to where the safe is. What I should have done, on hindsight, looking back at level 3, maybe I should have gone and poisoned the glass first, but actually looking at the minimap, he's already taken a drink anyway, so that's probably why I didn't do it. But we're going to head straight to the safe, where it is anyway, and the shop is just going to be, well, you know where it is. It's just through here. It's guarded by patrolling soldiers, and there's going to be a shopkeeper outside telling you, can't go in because it's closed. So what we're going to need to do to bring him out of the way is turn on this forklift and get him to come over here. Now, from this point, I'm going to tell you to don't pay attention to what I'm doing right now, because I realise that you don't have to do any of this little bit. What I'm actually doing in this video right now is he's coming over to investigate the forklift, and I'm going to knock him out and drag his body into the crate. Now I don't need to do that. All you need to do is distract him with the forklift and run straight into the shop. In fact, you probably don't even have to do that. You could probably just run straight into the shop. But I like to be extra secure and just to be safe. That's probably why I did it at the time. But yeah, you don't have to do what I just did there. You could just literally run straight into the shop as long as you crouch through it anyway. You do, however, need to knock out this bitch in here because she can see and hear everything. So you need to take care of her. And drag her body behind this this counter right here. And then we're going to use one of the remote breach charges, just place it on the safe and blow it. And that's going to get your circumcision knife is going to be in the safe. I'm going to put that away, make sure you put that away. It took me a few seconds to realise I actually had it in my hand when I initially forgot that I had it in my hand. So we're going to get into the cafe the same way as we did before. That's going to be with a remote breach charge. The remainder that we've got, again, make sure the coast is clear around this area before you initiate. Looks pretty clear. And then drop it out of your inventory and then blow it straight away. Then once you do, just do the same thing, put on the waiter disguise and poison the coffee. But like I said at the start of this level, you will need to bring your emetic poison along with this. Watch out for that waiter as well, he's coming around, he patrols around. And he's the only one that can see through this waiter's disguise, so you need to watch out for him. But you can use the emetic poison in this coffee glass. If you haven't got the emetic poison unlocked, you can go into the bathroom where the toilet is, and you will see some rat poison on the floor. And you can use that to poison the glass if you want to. Now the reason why people are panicking right now is because they, they've been alerted by that breach that I just did on the door. But they will momentarily go back into the normal routine, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. So now they're going back to the normal routine. We're going to go back into that room and put our fortune teller's disguise back on. So like I said, we need to kill him with that disguise on. Let's wait for this guy to piss off. So put your fortune teller disguise back on. And right about now, the target should be heading his way towards the drink. And he's going to get poisoned, and that's when we're going to take him out in the bathroom, nice and secluded, so nobody will see us. Because they added the complication where you have to kill him with that circumcision knife, so the only place we can do it safely is either in this bathroom over here or where the room we actually breached into. And to distract him, to get him in that room is very difficult because the distraction system is kind of buggy. So yeah, this is more reliable, I think. So he's been a bit sick now, so he's going to come to the bathroom to start vomiting in the toilet, and that's when we're gonna actually throw it at his head. I'd always recommend, if someone's being sick, throw it at them, because if you try to attempt to, you know, just do a silent attack, on some occasions he just punches him in the face, and you don't want to experience that glitch after coming so far into this level. So just throw it at his head and just get it over with, really, because you don't want to experience that glitch, really. So from this point we're just going to run straight to the exit, and that will complete level 3. And for level 4, what they've done is added another wildcard where they've changed some things around. So what they've really done, what that change is they've added security in areas where you need to go, which ruins these runs what we do for level 3 and 2 and things like that. So for level 4 we have to do something completely different. So for level 4 what we're going to need to do is just bring your lockpick along. That's all you're going to need for this. From the start, straight away, run over to this this trailer right here and grab the shopkeepers disguise. Yeah, because for level 4 they've added that wildcard where they've changed some things. They basically added soldiers where all the points that we've been, so it's everywhere is extra secured. So this is the way to go around and do it, really. So you want to run over to it as quick as possible. If you don't get there fast enough, that door will close and it will lock and you won't be able to get in. So make sure you just run straight to that location. And then once you're up here, we're going to need to create a distraction by throwing a coin and placing a weapon on the floor. So you just want to drop your pistol on the floor after you've thrown a coin. And what she's going to come downstairs. She's going to come down the stairs to investigate, and she's going to tell the bodyguard that there's a weapon on the floor. And then once he comes down to investigate, we're going to throw this brick that we just picked up on the floor at his head. And then once we've done that, he's going to drop the cafe key. That's the key we're going to need to get into the cafe itself. The door that I've been breaching into for the previous 2 levels, we're going to need to use that key, because there's a soldier around there, and if you try and breach into it, they will spot you. So this is the reason why we have to do it this way. Also, we can grab the bodyguard's disguise while we're here, so it's an added bonus, really. So grab your the bodyguard disguise and make sure you pick up your weapons and the key especially, and then we can move on to our first target. And with the first target I can show you exactly what I mean by the added soldiers. So when we go to try and turn off the fuse box, there's an added soldier that walks up and down to add to the complications. So we're gonna you just need to time it when it comes to this. Because the woman that was there on the previous level fiddling around with her phone, she's still going to be there, but there's going to be an added soldier just outside, as you'll see him to our right. And so as soon as we get over here, we're going to turn off the fuse box. And what's going to happen is, this is what happens if you don't time it right. The soldier is going to come over, and so is the woman over as well. So if this happens to you, I'd recommend just turning off the lights before they come over, or just leave it like I'm doing, and restart again. Again, there's no rush. There's no real rush to this or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about anything. So there's a soldier over here now, this is the added complication what they was talking about for level 4. So the fortune teller's turned the lights back on, so we need to turn it off again. But first of all, we need to wait for these 2 people to leave before we can do it again. So we can turn off the lights again now, and get the fortune teller to come back out. Now you'll have plenty of time to take him out now, so there's no real rush for this now. So like I said, I always recommend subduing him. Subdue, snap his neck, and then put him in the crate as quick as you can. And again, put on the disguise as quick as you can as well, because the soldier could come back at any second. So once we've taken care of that, we can move on to the second objective, and we're going to set up the kill for the second target. So with the key that we picked up earlier from the previous bodyguard, we're going to go through this door right here. Use the key. Don't use the lockpick, because if you do accidentally, you will get spotted. So when we come in here, we're going to put on the waiter's disguise. And because we haven't got our emetic poison on us, you can bring that if you want to, but I just wanted to show the location for the rat poison. And the rat poison is just going to be in here, just right there on the floor. And with the rat poison, you can go ahead and poison the coffee drink there. Again, that suspicion bar, what that is just the waiter, but don't worry, he won't spot you as long as he's in the position that he is. So eventually he's going to go and take his drink and he's going to be sick, so that gives us plenty of time to go and grab the circumcision knife, and yeah, we'll be able to come back and take him out silently, again just like we did in the previous level, so it'll be all nice and cushy. So again, there's an added soldier around here as well. There's a soldier just right outside the shop. So we're going to need to get rid of him. So what we're first going to need to do is just turn on this forklift. And that's going to distract the soldier. And he's going to come over. And like I said in the previous level, you didn't have to take the shopkeeper out, because if it turns out we can just go straight in, really. So we're just waiting for that woman inside to turn around. And then use a brick that you picked up previously earlier on, and then throw it at her head. If you haven't got your brick, or you didn't pick it up, just go ahead and subdue her and just drag her behind this counter right here. And then use your lockpick to lockpick the safe, because you're going to need that circumcision knife, you're going to need it. Make sure when you grab it, you put it away straight away. And now we can go and take out the second target, which should be nicely set up for us now. At this point in time, he should be taking his drink, so he should be just about to be poisoned. So again, it's all perfect timing, really. It's all slotted into place nicely. Yeah, he's just heading into the bathroom right now. So again, as I said before in a previous level, throw it at his head and make sure the door is closed. And then you can leave his body there. You don't have to put it in a crate or anything. I'm going to run straight to the exit, and that'll take care of level 4. Again, it got a little bit annoying because I really needed that key, and there's only 2 keys into the cafe, and one of them's inside. One of them's behind the bar. And because there's so many people around, it's very difficult to get that key. And so the best way to get the other key, like I said, is using that shopkeeper's disguise. That was the best way to do it. So that take care of level 4 Silent Assassin for your 5-star level. So all they've done for level 5, they've just added, they've just added an extra target, really, which is not that difficult. We need to take him out using the fortune teller disguise. So again, we're going to do the same thing as we did before in a previous level. Only this time, bring your remote breach charge with you and your lockpick in your inventory. And then we're going to go and grab that shopkeeper's disguise just there. And we'll run over to that shop as fast as you can, because we need to get on the roof to go and get that Shisha Cafe key. It's the most important item in this escalation, and this is I found to be the most efficient way of doing it. So once we get to the top of the stairs, we're going to use a remote breach charge as a distraction. So we're just going to pull out a remote breach charge and throw it in the middle, just there. We're going to grab the 2 coins off the table, leap over the wall and pick up a brick. The woman's going to come down and investigate the noise, and she's going to discover that it's an actual weapon, so she's going to go back up and tell the bodyguard about it, and the bodyguard's going to come down and, you know, pick it up. And so we're just going to wait until the very last second before we actually take out the bodyguard with this brick. Because the later you leave it, the better, because the more distance between him and the woman, because if they're too close together, when you throw the brick, she'll hear it, and you don't want her to do that. So you don't want her to do that. So once you've knocked him out, we're going to dump his body and make sure you pick up all the shit that's all left on the floor, and then put on his disguise. And we can go ahead and set up one of the kills that we need to do later on. So the added target that we need to take out is a bodyguard, and we need to take him out in the fortune teller's disguise. So to get him out of the way, we're just going to set this up now. And the location where he is going to be in the corner of the map, where one of them is being sick and the other one is reporting on it. So we're just going to press up against this carpet, these roller carpets there, and just throw a remote breach charge in that direction. The target's going to turn around, being distracted by it. It'll give us plenty of time to sneak up behind him and subdue him. And then we're going to drag the target to where the remote breach charge is, and then pick up the remote breach charge, drop it again back on his body, and that will set it up for later on. So once we put on the fortune teller's disguise, we can blow that up whenever we want to, and that will kill him and take care of that. So that's one kill set up. The next one is obviously we're going to take out the fortune teller next. And it's the same as we've done in the previous 4 levels now. Same as what we've been doing. Wait for these two to move out of the way. Turn off the lights. I'm going to take out the fortune teller the same way as we've been doing in the previous levels. The trusty old neck snap. So subdue and snap his neck as fast as you can. Put his body in the crate and take his disguise. So once you've done that, we're now going to go ahead and set up the other kill with the poison. And we need to get the poison again, the rat poison from the bathroom. So we're going to use the key to get back into the bathroom, get back into the cafe as we did before. Oh, not that way. So you use the key to get into this door. Don't use your lockpick. Again, you'll get hostile and you get shot, and you don't want to die in this. So pick up the, put on the waiter's disguise. We're going to run all the way straight to the bathroom and pick up the rat poison. Again, we're just setting this up for a little later on, so we don't have to wait around a little bit more. Just wait for this guy to go past. As I said in the previous level, he's the enforcer. He's the only person that can see through this disguise. So once you poison that coffee glass there, that will have that set up and will give us plenty of time to go and grab the circumcision knife. So put on the fortune teller's disguise again and head over to where the safe is. So again, we're just doing the same thing as we did in the previous level. Same technique. I'm just going to turn on the forklift and then head into the shop. So I realised at this point I didn't bring my brick along with me, so we're going to have to take her out just by subduing her. It doesn't matter, but the brick is a little bit faster. So drag her body and hide it behind the counter as usual. And then use your lockpick for the safe and grab the circumcision knife. And make sure you put it away as soon as you pick it up. So that's 2 objectives down. Still got 2 remaining, so we're going to take out one of them right now where we can. So equip your remote breach charge and detonate it and put it away. And that will take care of the kill that we set up earlier. So there's one more left, and that's the person that we've poisoned. So all we need to do now is take him out with a circumcision knife, and that will be complete really. So all we need to do is kill him, run to the exit, and we're done for this entire escalation. So he's just taking his drink now, he's getting poisoned as we speak. So we're just going to wait patiently in this bathroom, and he's going to come in momentarily. Again, as I said before, I recommend just throwing at his head rather than just trying to do a silent attack, because you never know, you might accidentally punch him in the face, because that's how this game works. So make sure the door is closed. And then run straight to the exit, and you will complete all 5 levels in done Silent Assassin as usual. And that's going to do it for this entire video. So I hope this has helped you out. If you're struggling with any parts, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know, and I'll try and help you out as best as I can. If you did enjoy the video, and if it did help you out, please drop a like on the video as well. Subscribe here if you are new to the channel. And I will see you in tomorrow's live stream for the elusive target number 10. Thank you very much for watching. See you later guys. Cheers.